Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you find yourself. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria. This is my first time being on YouTube, my first video. Yes, I'm a newbie. I am a newbie here, so this will be my first reading. Before I get into this reading, let me give you guys a kind of a background, a snippet of a background of myself. Before I got into tarot, I started off as a certified a certified engagement specialist in behavioral health. And what I did there, I provided resources as well as facilitated groups for consumers coming in for mental health recovery, and also either getting back into service or transitioning into another program to further their recovery and mental health. Also, I started my tarot journey to make changes within myself, to better myself. I feel like that, we all want to be. Our life purpose is to always want to be a better version of ourselves, and so I'm here to hopefully be able to provide the insights through tarot readings for all of my subscribers to be able to be the better to be the a better version of yourself and be able to conquer life's trials and tribulations. Me myself again. I always love helping people. I found it to be rewarding, especially when I worked in mental health. I found it to be rewarding to see clients making strides to improving themselves, and I feel like that that's part of my gifts is the gifts I want to instill and share with everyone is to show everyone the path of becoming better, becoming a whole person, and learning to love yourselves as well as others. So, without further ado, let's get into the reading. I already shuffled and pulled some cards earlier. My reading is for Aquarius. The card that I pulled for the day for my zodiac reading is Aquarius. And the energy for Aquarius for today is the energy card is Broken Heart. And so, and I already shuffled the cards, and I'm reading from right away. And I did a past, present, and future. And when I pulled the cards, I got Strength card for the past, Knight of Swords for the present, and reversed Eight of Pentacles for the future. Okay, so let's get into this reading. And so we're going to get into this reading and find out what Spirit wants for the collective to know of collective Aquarians. Okay, before I start the reading, I want to give a disclaimer that this is for entertainment purposes only. And if and this is for the collective, and if it does not resonate with you, just leave that for someone else and take what resonates with you and leave what does not for someone else. Again, this is a collective reading for the Aquarians dealing with a broken heart. And so with the Strength card coming in the past, Spirit is telling me that some of you are dealing with a relationship that you gave too much of yourself and got very little from your partner in the past. And I'm feeling like this. Some of you kind of feel a resentment for this, and this is part of this broken heart, is the resentment that you're holding on to, because me and being I can relate to this because in my past relationships or previous relationships, being an Aquarian, I gave once I fell in love with my partners, my past partners. I had an attendant, and I don't know if this resonates with any other Aquarian because I'm an Aquarian myself. That once we fall in love, we fall with all feet in there, and I jumped in my relationship all feet, and I was gung ho and right up giving them my all in it. But at the same time, I'm giving my all into my relationships as well as some of you, all others out there, other Aquarians out there, giving it your all. I mean, that that takes a lot of strength. I mean, because we got the strength card sitting right here, and you giving all your all, but at the same time, you giving all of yourself. Your partner is not giving you that same energy. you know, you're not getting that same energy, and so I dealt with that, and I'm like, okay, I'm giving my all here, but I find that you're not giving that back to me. So I'm feeling. I know a lot of you are out there are dealing with this right now, going through this right now, or you have in the past that your partner was just sitting there and just reaping all that he can get out of this relationship. He or she could get out of the relationship, And so with the present, I'm feeling like with the present being that this is a Knight of Swords, I'm feeling like this person that you're currently dealing with. Some of you are still dealing with your a partner, be it in a present relationship or past relationship. This person with this Knight of Swords energy, moving in its energy, this person is. I'm feeling like someone that is quick to jump into conclusions and being argumentative and and non-compromising, and it's kind of hard to have a partner to be with somebody that's like this. And so for the future, working on a relationship, those that are trying to work on a relationship, I mean, to be honest, for the future, if you're still dealing with this person, with this Eight of Pentacles coming in and it's a reverse, I don't feel like I feel like this is just not going to work for some of you, because you have already put in a lot of work dealing with somebody like this with this Knight of Swords energy coming in as a side of nine and coming in. And also I want to also add into this that I'm feeling like a lot of you are dealing with the strength card is a Leo card. I'm feeling like a lot of you have been dealing with a relationship with a Leo, heavy Leo energy here, and Aries, Sagittarius partners. These are the partners you're dealing with. Aries, they could be argumentative. I mean, a lot of them saw us in our Leos. I mean, they're lions, so yeah, they're gonna roar when they're angry. So yeah, you're dealing with somebody that's quick to jumping into an argument. They don't want to. And being Aquarians, we are intellectuals, so we're kind of like in the head space when it comes to love. We kind of, it's a mental thing here with us. So when we're dealing with somebody that's argumentative, we're like in the head space. So we're kind of like want to intellectually talk this thing through, but it's kind of hard to work with somebody that's argumentative. I mean, so that's what's leading us into a lot of you into this brokenhearted feeling right now. A lot of you are not getting what you want out of, or either in the past didn't get anything out of this relationship, And for the future, if you consider to stand in this relationship, with this Eight of Pentacles being in the reverse, um, it's going to take a lot of work for this to work, especially dealing with a Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, because these are fire signs, and Aquarians, we are air signs. So we have a tendency, so we get angry too. I'm not gonna lie, I get upset myself, so we have a tendency to kind of blow the flames a little bit. If a person is coming with us, eventually coming with us with that wrong energy, coming with this type of energy, eventually, and we're gonna like give them a piece of our mind, and I mean literally, we're gonna just really intellectually let them know where we stand. So it's kind of blowing the flames, with passion, and with working with of the relationship. If you guys are willing to work, to be honest, you know, for some of you, I have to say that this relationship is not gonna work. And to be honest, it's best to step away. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. I have the Justice coming in reversed. I feel as though some of you might be going through a breakup with this person. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, heavy in the Leo. This partner is. I feel like that with the Justice card coming in as a reverse, some of you might be going through a divorce, legal matters happening here, a separation is happening here. And this is also what's causing this broken heart for a lot of you. And the Knight of Pentacles coming in the reverse, with these legal matters, going to be costly for some of you. I feel like that some of you are going through that; those are going through a divorce at the moment. It's going to be costly for you, you know. So you have to kind of like work on a budget there when and with this with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. I mean, I feel Spirit is telling me that they're really putting a lot of you Aquarians are really going through, and it's and let's see, coming in next from that is the Five of Swords. I mean, I'm sorry, the Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you are feeling isolated and alone in this, but I want to let you know there is help out there. Um, Try getting in contact and surrounding yourselves with friends and family, and some positivity with friends and family that can surround you with the love during this time. And because right now it's going through a broken heart, it's painful. Let's pull another card. I got the uh, six of six of cups. For some of you, you might be replaying these memories of how things used to be, and kind of holding on to a relationship that just is not going to work out. And it's this nostalgia that some of you are in concerning this relationship that kind of keep you in this cycle of brokenheartedness. I mean, because with you dealing with somebody that's moving in the Knight of Swords, this person is always, not want to, on an intellectual level, wants to always not, you know, not want to kind of talk things through. They pretty much jump to conclusions. So, if you dealing with this with a person like that, again, we got when it comes to strength cards, some of you needs to a lot of you are going through a point of where you're gonna have to start being compassion, showing some compassion towards yourself. because a lot of you have showed compassion towards the person that you are either involved with in a relationship right now or in the past. And at one point it gets to a time or in a place to where we have to start having some compassion for ourselves. So a lot of you might be going through a cycle of where you're going to have to turn some compassion towards yourself. Okay, I pulled the Lover's card. Choices do need to be made when it comes to this relationship. Um, with as I look at the as I look at the six of cups, I feel as though that some of you might be dealing with an ex that on again, off again relationship, and there's a choice to be made when it comes to having a relationship like that. A lot of you, again, with the justice card in reverse, a lot of you just not getting that justice that you need from this person, especially if he's an ex. There's a reason for why he's an ex. That's meaning that this person is going to always keep us in a cycle of a broken heart. So being to able to, the choice is for us is to kind of break that cycle. Some of you need to break that cycle and work on yourself. Start working on yourself. Sometimes you have to give compassion to yourself. You can't just keep giving all of you towards a relationship, because some of you are feeling isolated in this relationship with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm feeling like a lot of you are going through some selfishness when it comes to your partner, past, present partner. Pull on another card again. Here we are with this Three of Swords, coming in with the sorrow, grief, and a broken heart. A lot of you are needing to find some healing with it. There's some healing in behind this if you guys just start focusing on yourself, because the main thing of healing a broken heart is starting having compassion towards yourself. It's okay to be for us to have compassion for our partners, but sometimes we need to start extending some compassion towards ourselves, because a lot of us, again, and also not only can our partners be quick to be aloof in their emotional and be emotional distance. Aquarians, especially when we're dealing with somebody that's not giving us what we need in the relationship. Aquarians ourselves, a lot of you, as well as myself. I'm talking about myself too, because I dealt with broken hearted relationships in the past too, and dealing with that, we could detach ourselves. A lot of you out there, I feel that a lot of you out there feel as though that you're detaching yourself from the relationships, and a lot of you, it starts, when an Aquarius, we ourselves, our fellow Aquarians, me myself, when I'm dealing with a toxic relationship, because a lot of this relationship with these exes, because I'm feeling like a lot of you are dealing with an ex, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and again, um, being that Aquarians, we've started attaching ourselves from relationships emotionally first. I mean, and we are the kings and queens of ghosting and emotional detachment. And a lot of you, for some of you, your partners might be, for those that are wanting to work on the relationship, a lot of your partners might be upset because of the fact that, being that we are Aquarians, we can be a little distant in the emotional part. So we have to work on, a lot of you have to work on your opening up your heart chakras, and not only for the relationship that you want to work on, because if you want to really work on this, because a lot of you, this relationship is not going to work. If this for this relationship to work, you're going to have to open up your heart chakra. And opening up your heart chakra to move past this broken heart, it starts with opening up that heart chakra and finding love for yourself. And once you start finding love for yourself, then you can start moving towards healing the broken heart, or the broken heart of the of your partner, if it's not your partner, because it takes two to tango. And so, being that this is a reading for Aquarius, I'm speaking on the behalf of not only your partner, but also for you. If you're wanting to work on this relationship, you're going to have to kind of get out of the head space and kind of focus on that heart and open up that heart chakra and find some love for yourself as well as for your partner. If you wanted to work this relationship out, for some of you, just need to open up that heart chakra and start loving on yourself. Start loving and working on yourself, loving on yourself. Okay, so my next card that I did pull is let me look at it, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, and it's in the reverse. So I'm feeling like that a lot of you are dealing with some cruelty when it comes to um, this relationship. Also, and if you and then I'm on top, and if you excuse me, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I need some water. Okay, but a lot of you that are dealing with Aquarians, because Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. If you are, I find yourself looking at this video, if you are dealing with an Aquarius, and you're feeling like you're probably feeling this like with the Aquarius, that there's some cruelty there, because this card comes in the reverse. Um, being an Aquarian myself. Our love language is a little bit different. Again, in order to kind of get to the Aquarian, you have to get to their, you have to. It's an intellectual thing. Our love is an intellectual love. So what I'm saying is, hold on, I need some water again. And an intellectual love, in other words, what I'm trying to say, being I'm an Aquarian myself, I'm keep saying that because I'm putting some emphasis on it. It's a mind thing. Our love is a mind thing. So, if you're trying to get, get to your Aquarian partner, in order, our love language is an intellectual one. In order to get to the heart of an Aquarian, you got to get to the mind. I mean, good conversations, intellectual, anything that's got to do with intellect, good conversations and things of that nature. So I'm feeling like a lot of you, again, if you are a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because this is a reading for those that are in a relation, Aquarians that are in a relationship with Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. If your Aquarian is acting like they're like emotionally not there, if you guys are really wanting to work on this relationship, you guys going to have to find some kind of compromise here. And let me pull another card. Let's keep going. Defensive. Somebody's being defensive in the relationship. Somebody's need to or not defending yourselves. If you're just sitting there and being a doormat, this is not going to work. I mean, you're going to have to really defend yourself or defend your relationship, because I'm feeling like a lot of you are going through a point of where you're kind of giving in and not defending what it is you stand for this relationship. Okay, for those that are on the bottom of the deck is a Four of Wands. For a lot of you, if you work on your relationship, and I can for outcome, I see you guys coming into a four of Wands. So that's a happy home, uh, uh, Happy wife, happy life. If you guys just start kind of taking some time, I think a lot of you are needing to kind of take some time to sit down and talk some things through. Okay, so I wanted to go back to the broken heart card and read that off for a lot of you to kind of give you the energy that you're kind of moving in, and then we'll move further through some self-care things that you guys can do for yourself. So let me read it. This is I'm reading from the Energy Oracle. Energy Oracle cards are my favorite. Um, broken heart, grief, and loss. And it's in the upright. This card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and grief filled tear. The heart, I'm sorry, the hurt may be from long ago or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself. Through this difficult process, make self care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. And with that being said, that again, going back to, oh, the sun is coming out. It was raining earlier. Going back to what's under the deck for a lot of you is coming into a period of happiness and wholeness. When when you start finding that compassion for yourself and self care, and again going back to make self care a priority. Yes, when we're dealing with a broken heart, a lot of you are going to have to start focusing on some self care to be able to heal, because all broken hearts in time they do heal. But in order for this broken heart to heal, we're going to have to let go a lot of the things that's just not serving us. And that being, if this relationship that you guys are going through, if it's not going to work, then let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Because, for when one door of love closes, there's always another door of love that will open. Also, I'm feeling like a lot of you, or some of you, are at a point in your relationship that you guys are not on speaking terms. And so I'm gonna pull another card and see what Spirit tells me for that. Okay, let's see. A lack of balance. Just a lack of balance there in the relationship. Again, there's a lot of arguments going on here, and arguments when we're arguing with someone, we got two people yelling, and so when we're yelling and arguing, that means that everybody is yelling and nobody's really listening. There's a lack of balance in this relationship with a lot of you. And so you're going to have to make a choice to whether this relationship is worth holding on to. Because with a lot of you, and I'm going back to, because we got two broken hearts. We got two broken hearts here: grief and loss and sorrow. For a lot of you, this relationship is either over or it's going to be over, and you're going to have to let go of. You're going to have to let go of that nostalgia, especially for those that are in these back and forward and on again and off again relationship, my fellow Aquarians. Um, Again, you're going to have to let these relationships go and start focusing on self care and bringing yourself out of this. So, again, letting go. A lot of you are going to have to let go of this. Again, another card in reversal. I feel like there's some stinginess going on, a lot of holding back, and somebody's just not want to give. There's like, I feel as though somebody is not wanting to give in. You want to hold on to that part of I'm right and you're wrong, and you're wrong and you're right. And a lot of, and again, this and I'm feeling like a lot of you are dealing with a partner that's being stingy, not only with their finances, but also with their love and the way they treat the relationship altogether. And so again, a lot of you are going to have to start working on yourselves. So that's what I want to really instill in you guys is, from this reading is starting to work on yourself, because we need to heal this broken heart. I mean, because the worst thing ever is to continue to deal with a broken heart and not allowing that heart to heal properly. And so I'm getting ready to kind of pick these cards up and keep the broken heart out there. That card I'm going to keep out there. And I'm going to give this a shuffle. All right. Okay, Spirit. Let's see. Again, it's flipped out again. Spirit is telling me a lot of you are need to work on yourselves. Start working on yourselves. It's okay to work on your relationship, but if this relationship is not working out for you, Aquarians, you need to let go. Let it go. Because when one door closes, there's always another door that will open. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what does healing look like for the Aquarians, the collective Aquarians? What does healing look like for those that are ready to move forward in their healing process? A lot of you are ready. This is what it looks like. We got the Seven of Cards. I'm sorry. I need to put my glasses on. So if so a lot of you are ready. With this card, it's telling me that a lot of you are ready to move on. It's time to move on. You ready to go to calmer waters? A lot of you are. It's time to make that move. Make that move, baby, right now. Make this time to make that move. Okay, so I want to pull up some more cards for you all. The Six of Swords is really a good card. I like this card. I mean, it's one of my favorites. Because if you really look at the card, there's a lady. She's cloaked, and she's covered, and I'm feeling like for a lot of you, your spirit guides are guiding you out of this relationship into something better. But you have to but a lot of you are gonna have to take this time to kind of really focus on moving on. A lot of you are deciding to move on out of this relationship to calmer waters. Let's pull another card. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else that you have for the collective Aquarians to know concerning their broken heart and healing it? Oh, King of Swords energy. A lot of you are going to have to move in the King of Swords energy. You know what you have to do. I mean, cutting through the clouds, the clouds. You have to cut through the clouds and walk in the energy of the King of Swords. I mean, this is the for Aquarians. Walking with the energy of the King of Swords, getting the clearing out all those clouds out of the mind. You know what you got to do? Walk in your truth. Walk in the truth. See this relationship for what it is. If it don't fit, don't force it. Let it go. I'm quoting a lot of songs from way back in the 70s. I know. I'm from the 70s. I was born in the 70s. Oh my God. Yeah, but like I said, walk in your truth. You got to walk in the energy of the King of Swords and clear this out, clear this relationship out. You know the truth. Speak your truth. If it ain't working out, then walk away. Walk to the corner. Get in the boat and go straight on into calmer waters. I mean, there's no need to keep on. We need this mental clarity to kind of clear it all out. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm Aquarius that don't like no drama. I'm gonna tell you what intellectually tell you what you need to know, and after that, and then a lot of you, our cutoff game is the bomb. Our cutoff game. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Our cutoff game is shit. I have to say, I don't excuse my French. I don't want to say bad words, but our we are the kings and queens of cutting people off. So there's no reason for a lot of you not to be walking in this King of Swords energy. I'm serious. A lot of you Aquarians. If this relationship is not working out for you, then walk away. Bottom line, walk away. On the bottom of the deck, for a lot of you, walking away might not come that easy. I mean, because I know sometimes, because I feel like a lot of you got some children into these relationships, and so there's this walking away. It's like the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. Let's see what else we got. I pulled the what's under the Knight of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. Being down to earth. For a lot of you Aquarians, start grounding yourselves. Meditating kind of helps. So with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm feeling like a lot of you Aquarians might need, and Leo, Aries, Sagittarius too. If you're having a relationship with an Aquarian, grounding. We got some grounding energy here. If we ground ourselves, we will find a balance, because there's a balance that will be, for, a balance kept when the waters are not so still. I mean, and then if we kind of find that balance, then, I feel like that a lot of you will find some new love. I feel like new love energy is coming in here once we kind of get clear of all this broken heart and healing from this. A lot of you will find yourselves with new love coming in. That's a lot of, like I said, when one door closes, another one opens. So a lot of you are coming in some new love, if not with another partner, with yourself. I mean, self love. I mean, like again, open up that heart chakra, start loving yourself, self care, self love. Hey, I mean, do what you do, but at the same time, the key thing is, healing this broken heart, because the last thing we want to do is, a lot of you want to do is to stay in this broken heart. Okay, so for those that are, okay, I want to do something else. For those that are dealing with a partner, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries partner, that has, because I know Sagittarius, they will block you, delete you out of everything. Your Leo will walk away too. I mean, because they love being in the spotlight, and if you don't give them what they want, they're gonna walk away. And Aries, oh my goodness, I mean, yeah. So for those of you that are going through where you are blocked off the social media, phone calls are not going through, I'm going to kind of give you some messages from what they're not saying. Okay, Spirit, Give me a message for for the collective that is going through a no contact relationship with their Leo, Aries, Sagittarius at the moment. What is the message that they need to hear from this person? Let's see. I am in love with you. Okay, for some of you, that's a cutoff. That person's message that they're not telling you is they're basically in love with you. They're still in love with you. They're just feeling themselves because they can't get what they want, which a lot of them, especially the Leo, because again with that strength card that I pulled earlier, a lot of you are dealing with Leo, and so yeah, you know what I'm saying with the Leos. hmm Okay, Spirit, is there another message for those that are going through no contact? No contact. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. A lot of them, hey, it is what it is. A lot of them don't know how to handle their emotions. So, again, with the person a lot of you that's in a no contact, give this person Leos, Aries, Sagittarius, mostly Leos, give them some space. When you're dealing with Leos, it's best to kind of give them that time to themselves. If they're not returning any phone calls and they're not answering any messages or social media, just give them this space. I mean, work on yourself. Again, because we're working on this broken heart. Work on yourself. Okay, Spirit, give me another message for those that are going through a no contact with their Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, that flew out. For some of you, they're ready for a commitment. So I don't know how that's going to work out for those that are wanting to work on their relationship and find yourself in a no contact right now. Um, I'm feeling like, and I might have to pull a clarifier for this one. Uh, I'm thinking, let me kind of focus for a minute. For those that's going through a no contact, what this person is really telling you is they're ready for a commitment. So if that is not the case at the moment, that will be in the future. Again, as I go back to the Eight of Pentacles, for those that are working on the relationship or wanting to work on the relationship, and you will find yourself getting the commitment that you were hoping for. Again, and with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and give them some space. All right. All right. I'm going to continue with answer. I'm using some. I'm going to use another deck for a message for those that are in a no contact situation with their Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, my fellow Aquarians, for the collective. Again, take what resonates with you and leave what does not. Okay, Spirit. What is the no contact message that's the collective is needing to hear at this moment to get them through this broken heart? Oh, man, keep going. I got one that flew out. Okay, Spirit. Oh, that's another one. Oh, that one flew out too. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The first one that fell out. For you that are in a no contact and it's a possibility there would be that you and your partner decides that the relationship is not going to work out. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. If for those that are going through a no contact with this person and the relationship is not going to work out, and you rather walk away and work on your self care and self healing, the message from this partner is I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, I feel you even though we are apart. I feel you even though we are apart. And another one, I love you unconditionally. And so that's a message from your partners that refuse to talk. So give them their space. And eventually, if you guys, for those that want to work this relationship out, they give them that space. And hopefully, with some compassion and compromise, you guys can hopefully get that Four of Wands relationship that I pulled earlier. Okay, so self care. For those who go for this, and this part, this self care part is for those that are going through, not only going through the being blocked and no contact, but also for those that are ready to heal and move on. So, Spirit, what are some, give me a few cards for those, self care cards for those that, for the collective that is ready to move on and start taking care of themselves in this broken heart. On the element. All right, this one wants to come out. Shuffle again. See what I get. Oh, this one wants to come out. See if I need another one. Come on, Spirit. Talk to me. Talk to me, Spirit. All right. Let's get it cracking. All right, you guys. Self-care. For a lot of you, self-care is for that's needed right now is declutter. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. That means put all his or her stuff to the left. Sit it outside and tell them when they do unblock you, let them know to come get their mess. Or sit it outside to the left and declutter and start working on yourself. That's the first thing you need to do to work on this broken heart, honey. The next one, do 30-day challenges. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. Okay, you guys, that sounds like a great one, doesn't it? Working on yourself. Next one is ritual. For those of you, my esoteric Aquarians that are in the spirituality, the esoteric and doing things, make a self-healing rituals. I mean, you could go online and find some self-love, self-help, self-love rituals to do for yourselves to kind of mend this broken heart. Ritual, to experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. That's right, practice it. Practice makes perfect, right? Nutrition, for those that love to eat. And working on this broken heart. Okay, and I know you want to grab that ice cream out your freezer and start eating spoonfuls of that, your comfort foods, but at the same time, you're working on this broken heart, kind of focus on nutrition. And this is a good one. I like this one. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. This is good for self-care too. I mean, because when you start working on yourself, when nutrition, I mean, working on your body, getting back in shape, exercising, eating clean. I mean, this will bring your spirits up and make you feel good about yourself and bring you out that funk of going through the worst part of this relationship, especially for you guys that are dealing with someone that's giving you the cold shoulder, because I know the Sagittarius, they're good for it. I dated a Sagittarius, and oh my God, his cutoff game. He was not the one that wanted to compromise. I mean, block me off of everything, delete, delete, block, block, block. I mean, yeah. So this is good. I mean, I know comfort foods are fine. I mean, if you want to indulge in some comfort food at the moment, it's okay. But at the same time, be mindful of the nutrition part of it. And let's see, what else? What else can I give you guys? Time frame. Does anybody want to know a time frame when their significant other will kind of contact them? Okay, let's. Okay, timeline. Let's know. Come on, Spirit, give us a timeline for those that are wanting to work on this relationship with their Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What is the timeline for the Aquarians out there for those that want to work on the relationship while they work on themselves, healing a broken heart? Try to shuffle. Okay, timeline. When will? Okay, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, Spirit. When will my collective Aquarians will be able to get in contact or have their Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire sign, significant other contact them? When will contact? When will be a point of contact? That one will come out. I'll do another one for a lot of you. So we got a lot of Aquarians in here, don't we? I know. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Talk to me now. Come on, Spirit. Ooh, Spirit is talking. All right. Timeline for you guys. Some of you, it might be in November. For November, and this is around about the time that Sagittarius, around the time of Sagittarians. Uh, for some of you, it's not in this lifetime. For some of you, it will be in the month of June, and being that it's the 20th, a lot of you, for those that are wanting to work on their relationship and you love your Sag or your Aries or your Leo, June 20th looks promising for a lot of you. Uh, and for a lot of you, depending on your Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and the energy that they move in, time is much farther in the future for contact. For those that have to wait a little longer than June 20th, which is tomorrow. So a lot of you will be hearing from your Aquarian. If you find yourself listening to this video today, which is June 19, 2025, you should hear from your Leo, Aries, Sagittarius by tomorrow. June 20, 2025. So for a lot of you, that's like tomorrow. So if you're listening to this video today, which is June 19, 2025, it will be tomorrow. If you find yourself seeing this video on June 20, 2025, it will be June 20, 2025. Okay? That you will hear from your Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But again, give them some time, give them some space. That means when it's a no contact, that means don't inbox them. Let's just stay off social media altogether and focus on self-care. Stay off social media, stay off the phone, surround yourself with loved ones, friends, and family. Go out and treat yourself out to a nice dinner, lunch, brunch, breakfast, whichever one you want. Go out and ground yourself. Grounding and meditating is good. Go out and spend time in nature. Walk with your feet barefooted across the grass and work on yourself and just allow this no contact significant other to come to you. Because here's the thing: uh, when it comes to no contact, when we start focusing on ourselves, then we give out that energy of detaching ourselves. Because again, Aquarians, we are the kings and queens of detaching and cutting people off. So when you cut that cord off for a minute and focus on yourself, okay, then they're gonna start wondering, hey, what are they doing? I ain't heard from them. They ain't text me. I ain't heard. I ain't getting no messages today. They ain't on my social media, inboxing me and crying on the phone. I wonder what they're doing. So yeah, and then they're gonna come out the they're gonna unblock you, and send you that, hey, what you doing? A lot of them come, what you doing? You get your what you doing message, and yeah, focus on yourself. Open up that heart chakra. Start loving on yourself. Surround yourself with beautiful things that make you feel good. Okay. So again, this reading is for the collectives, for Aquarians. Also, if you're not an Aquarian and you find yourself with an Aquarian and you are a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, take what resonates with you and leave what does not. And click that like button, leave a comment. If this resonates with any of you, leave a comment. I'd like to know your experience and subscribe to my channel, please. I will do other readings in the near future. Um, Again, I'm new to this, and I'm doing what I can. I mean, so let's get to know each other, you guys. All right, so I'm going to end this reading. I wish all of you well with love and light, and I hope that you guys can work on this broken heart and do what you have to do to get through this. I mean, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. When in the darkest of the days, the sun always shines. Okay. And with that said, I will see you guys later and have a wonderful evening. And again, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.